Brothers and sisters, generals, we are alive and breathing. As I always say, we are back to conquer another day. I always honor thy ancestors for getting a lot of us and putting a lot of us in the state, in the place, the divine space that we are in. So be thankful and look above and beyond. Set our sights high, and see through the fog. Man, as I learned from a great teacher, we look in things and not just at it. And salute to the current subscribers and new subscribers, anybody that view, salute that take the time out of your day to listen to a brother, because there's many great brothers and sisters out here. As I always say, if you in that right space, you'll see exactly who they are. You won't have to wonder, we'll know, because knowing is a wonderful thing. When we know what we know, and we be humble about the things we don't know. So we go above and beyond. We see above and beyond. And we see in and not just that. Remember, that's from another teacher. It's not mine. It's great. Honor thy teacher, you honor yourself. What's that teacher that we honor over everything else? That higher supreme being, Mother Nature. That force that breathed life into us, our mothers, our fathers, into ourselves. Always give thanks and give honor to that greater, great, divine man. Wake up every day and say, thank you, divine, for waking me up and more before our feet touch the floor. Give thanks for our family, brothers and sisters out here working hard to change people's lives, that do more than just speaking. It's a lot of brothers and sisters out here like that. I will always shed light on things like that. I will always focus on things like that. I see the toxicity in the world, person, place, or thing, but it's getting to the point now, and I'm sure a lot of us are pretty much starting to feel like this. The old celeb stuff and all, it's getting old. It really is, because it's just a pattern. If you pay attention and you see clearly, it's a pattern. Same thing happens over and over. And as I say all the time, the devil always used the same tactics. What I always say, folks, different faces, different bodies. Now, we don't have to say who's doing what in time. Father Time tells all. Time is the best teacher. Time is the best researcher. Time is the best exposure. Time is the best lesson. So we'll see in time. So we reserve judgment till the facts come out. So while the facts are coming out, we don't tie ourselves up into toxic webs and things that can pull us away from helping those that really need help in our circle. Got reality out here. People living real lives, not this cartoon shit sometimes we see in the world, social media, as I always say, person, place, or thing. It's my thing I love to say. And I'm not the only one that do this. It's a lot of us that have platforms to do this. See above and beyond. Keep our freaking sights high, with the quirks, with the things we deal with within ourselves. Man, deal with it. I don't care whatever it is, whether it's in the world. Remember, it's above and beyond thing, but it always going to start with us. So we got, because having negative energy, being evil, anything of that nature, it's almost like a disease, and you can infect either something else or someone else, so that's the real true bottom reason why brother and sister should at least try to be as righteous as we possibly can, because we want good results, right? Don't we want to live the best life we possibly can to the best of our ability? So that's why we do right. It's not to show off or try to make it look like we this perfect brother or sister. It's because it's the right thing to do. And we start there with a right heart. And then the next level is when we connected to that spirit of that real God and Mother Nature. That's the next level. But we got to work on that human part, because the human body is a fight. Man, for some of us, it was for me. I bring that up every now and then. A little introspection never hurts. And I'm telling you, that's what can center us. That's what centers me. I don't know if others, you got to have a centering mechanism. Some that bring your ass back down to reality. You know, every now and then we have to have those little spiritual spankings, as I said before on the podcast. Bring our ass back to reality, you know. Sometimes we need this in our lives. It's a teaching tool. It's how we look at it, brother or sister. You know, we had life will spank us sometimes, or to keep on spanking us over and over if we're not learning. You know, so if we're stuck on something that's before us, we won't see what's beyond, and that's wherever that is. You know, gotta keep striving forward. Gotta speak good things into ourselves as much as we can. That's why we have to surround ourselves with positive things. And I'm telling you, if we make it a habit and do it a lot, it'll become second nature, as I said in the podcast a few days ago, you know. But it takes work to get things to become second nature, and be able to look in things and not just at it. And when I say look in things and not just at it, you know what I'm talking about. TV, celebs, politics, social media, ourselves. It's always going to come back to that, you know. Man, we can just, all those things I just said, when we learn from things like that, person, place, things, stay on point, stay fired up, you know, as we have fun, you know. But those times when we need to focus, you know, when it's time to, and you're ready, you'll have the tools you need because you worked on it, you know. That's the whole point of working on thyself. That's the whole point, to have a good life, not to look like this intelligent brother or sister. And that's not what we do this for. A lot of us don't do it for that. We become intelligent over time. You know, we learn things from different people we encounter, those in our circle, our family member, you know, and we learn things from them like, whoa, you know. And like I say, share and share alike. That's a good commodity. I'm telling you, when we share and share alike, and we just be wowed by each other's gifts and band together and be stronger than a mother hubble. You know what I mean? Because it ain't nothing like having good strength, you know, because, you know, like I say, you know, everybody's an individual. Everybody's different. You know, it's not easy for some of us to muster up strength for things. You know, it depends on who we are, because as we say, we're going through a storm. That's when we'll figure out who we are. But, you know, if you be truthful and just be honest, you know, it'll take some of that, you know, that anxiety off when you just be honest. You know, if you, as I said so many times, if you not festering or no wrong intent, you know, you'll be able to come through challenges even when it's not easy. You know, being honest is always the best policy, the best way we can, even when it's not easy, because that's when we really get strong. We make it through those times when it's not easy, and that's whatever that is in this life, you know. And just keep striving and keep doing what we do, and man, stay on this path, keep our sights high, you know, don't get mixed and mangled in things, and keep ourselves where we are seeing clear, because it's a beautiful thing when we are seeing clear on things and not caught up. Man, it's like a breath of fresh air, you know. And do things to maintain that. If you have that, well, you have it where you got a breath of fresh air and you got a centering mechanism, and you got the bulls by the horn. You going full throttle, you know. Teaching by any means necessary, as long as it's not hurting ourselves or hurting nobody else, you know. But come with it, you know. Be strong in our convictions in our lives and things we do, you know, and things we need, you know, in this life, because that's what we focus on, the things we need. That great divine gives us what we need, and the wants will come divinely, naturally, you know. And again, like I say, always don't let this flesh beat us. Never let this body beat us. As we see, just learn from those, just look abroad, those that let that flesh take over them, you know, and try to justify it, make it look like it's okay and make it right. Yeah, you can do all that you want. The greater, higher, supreme being, that great God, just be sitting back laughing at those that think they can alter themselves and think they can go against Mother Nature or against that great God, the real God, you know. Just Father Time to take care of that, you know, as long as it ain't affecting us, our family, our children, you know. Don't come at us with it, you know. To each is his own, but at some point, as I always say, God's gonna come back after that ass. You know what I'm saying? Karma always come back. There is no exceptions to that. You know, it always comes down to what energy we have inside or giving out. That's what it comes down to. I'm telling you, just take a look around, and I'll bring up the example, a little small example of karma. I've talked about it before, about the guy that tried to snatch the purse from the lady, and within seconds he got hit by a bus. Man, that's what let me know karma is real. It just depends on sometimes God take care of you soon or later. It just depends on the individual, you know, because nobody can operate like that great divine. You know, as we say, great divine works strategically. So you just never know, because none of us are God. So we'll never know what that great divine is up to. So that's why you just do right. So if you're doing right, because when you're lying and sneaky and you're being evil and you're trying to rule people and control people's lives, and you cause people to lose their lives or something of that nature, and you're gonna be on edge all the time and you're on eggshells, because when you're an evil person deep within your soul, you're gonna be on eggshells all the time, always looking over your shoulder and thinking somebody watching you. And you know, because you know the old saying goes, if you're an evil person, you're going to think everybody else is evil, or you're going to think people are coming at you all the time. If you're evil, if you're like that within, and you know you're not you're not right, so that will make you feel paranoid and think other people are right. But those who are righteous and real to the pit of the soul, we don't worry about anything, brother or sister, because we have nothing to worry about, right? But again, if you're evil and you think you're ruling the world and you think you can control people, and of course you're going to be on edge all the time and looking over your shoulder, and because those are what we call demons that you're harboring deep within. So, and demons don't have no sincerity or love or give a damn about how you feel. It just wants to use your body. You're just a vessel. That's why I'll never understand why somebody would give themselves over to the devil. I will never in my life understand that. And then your whole life be full of turmoil. What, for some, as we say, how does our brothers and sisters say, for rubies and jewels and diamonds, all that to be seen and known and all that, just to be irritated by demons for the rest of your life? Because they don't go away, you know, especially if you've seen those red flags and you just keep doing it and indulging, and you're getting older and life's going on. And as we see, just take a look in the media, you know, at some point you're going to implode. You know what I mean? So just do right. You know, start with the right heart, and the deep spiritual will come next, because that's the next level, like I said. And always and forever, brothers and sisters, look above and beyond. And I say again, keep our sights high. You know what I'm saying? Man, drown ourselves in our higher self. Real talk. I mean, just incubate there. You know, love it, hug it, man. Embrace being in our higher self. Again, along with our quirks and little goofy things about us and all that, embrace it. You know, embrace the little things about us, you know, that we might not like, you know, especially bad things, wrong. Now, of course, we got to get rid of that. You know, we can't manifest great things if we harboring wrong shit, like I was just talking about a minute ago. It's not a joke. You know, it will come out sooner or later. Like I remember that example I gave about Spider-Man, the movie, what's that black stuff that got on him, Venom. That's what evil is like. But especially when you know, gotten deep, I'm like really like lost and deep into it. Like you literally, mind, body, and soul just gone. You done gave everything over to that devil. That's when you have stepped over into that Venom example I was talking about. And I did it in a Stop and Smell the Roses clip. That's the analogy I gave. That's what indulging in evil things, that's what it's like. It sticks to you. You know what I'm saying? And the money and the jewels and the being seen and being known and being popular and being this big star, that's all the things that it hides under. It hides under that, and it's just waiting to come out. Because remember, this thing gets hungry, it gets agitated, it moves, because it doesn't stay. It wants another body. It don't want, you know, the devil don't want, it gives glamour to keep you distracted, because the devil don't give a fuck about jewels. All the devil want is souls. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nah, I mean. But yeah. So that's what that's like, indulging in evil things. I mean, I'm talking about stuff that's like fucked up. I mean, real talk. That type of evil shit. Something that, like I say, when we become compromised, we not only compromise ourselves, we compromise those in our circle too. That's the thing, and that's a fucked up place to be. So, and I'm coming at it raw like this because this is serious. You know, this is serious. That's why we got all this shit. Just I'm telling you, look abroad. You know, look in the media and celebs. I just pay attention. You'll see. So, like that's what it's like. Like I said, the venom thing sticks to you when you indulge yourself in, man, to the bottom of the barrel garbage evil shit. You know, something that's really fucked up. It sticks to you and it will pop out. And you think the devil gives a fuck about you being exposed and all that? Hell no. Laugh at your ass and on to the next person. So be a vessel for that great God. I don't care what nobody say. Man, you do whatever it takes to keep a God spirit within. And you fight for your soul. You do whatever it takes. I don't give a damn, you know. This soul, we only got one soul. And I like to say, our soul is not a fucking bargaining chip. You know what I'm saying? Because again, once we are compromised, remember, we have children, family, significant others, those we care about in our circle, and that's in the world or online. So don't play with this evil shit. You know what I mean? So try our best to have a right heart so we can get to that next level of having a God spirit within. And again, keep our sights high and always look above and beyond. Because if we stuck on stupid shit that's before us, we won't see what's beyond. So that's why I got this on my banner. You know, every other podcast you'll see me show you the universe or the sky or above buildings, because that's where one's mind is at. You know, that's where we got to be. You know, we got to be above shit so we don't miss things. But a lot of us are there. You know, I'm just another brother that's giving encouragement, like many of us out here. Got a lot of great, brilliant minds out here, brothers and sisters, young and old, and in our families too. You know, that righteous ripple effect, I'm telling you, that ripple is getting wide, brothers and sisters. That tide, man, that tide has been and shifted a long time ago. Now it's in ripples, and it's reaching pretty far. I'm talking about all over the world, real talk. So that's my thought. That was just something I had in my spirit. As I said, when that great divine tell me to speak, I speak. When that great divine tell me to shut up, sit down, I shut up and sit down. But sometimes, you know, we have to share our gifts. As I remember my cousin told me, may she rest in peace and in power. My cousin, L'Oreal Lyrical, I used to do music with. Something that she said that stuck with me. And she used to get on me about not sharing my gifts and sharing stuff. And something that stuck with me that she said, she used to say, hey, my name is Eric. She said, Eric, you know, God didn't give you a gift to keep it to yourself. You should share it to others. Gave it to you to share to others. And that stuck with me. And we should, you know, because we never know whose soul or heart, man, we may be lifting up or touching. Or might even be saving or changing. You know, I truly feel this in my spirit. So that's what motivates us, reachers and teachers, to do this, you know, because you never know who life we might be changing. You just never know. Like me, I've listened to teachers in the past online and stuff in my family. That's what part of what made me the brother I am today. You know, I used to be a shy brother. You know, a lot of my friends I grew up with would never thought that I'd be doing this. So I'm telling you, when you have that divine determination and you stay focused and you stay on this road and you stay looking above and beyond, you'll be amazed at things with the brothers and sisters we meet, the things we can manifest in our families, and things we will see in ourselves, man, along the way on this journey. And that's what it's all about, learning and enjoying the journey. Do not focus on the destination. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy the journey and teach those along the way, brothers and sisters, young and old, and our families. So that's my thought. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, as I heard from a great teacher, I say again, we don't look at things. We look in it and look above and beyond and keep our sights high. So I honor my family. I honor your family. Man, I honor my children, their mothers, brothers and sisters all over the world. May you please keep that ultimate peace in your part of the world wherever you are right now. Salute.